Hello everybody, this is Charlotte from ColourArte. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another adventure of paint pouring. And today, again, I'm still doing straight pours with the cloud mix. So I'm going to be showing you how I did this piece and how I got those beautiful puffy clouds in this little sunset middle. It dried nicely. I haven't varnished it yet, but I like the way this one turned out, and I'm going to show you how I did this. Now, basically, you would hang a painting like this, but if I put it like a diamond, I think I like this better because it kind of looks like a night sky and a sunset and sort of like a river this way with these little clouds around. It's kind of give it a mystical feeling, but I don't know. I still be hanging up like this normally, but it's still nice. So let's get over to the my painting table so I can show or demonstrate how I did this piece. I have yet to come up with a name, so if you think about a name, please drop it down in the comments, and I may give it a name later on, okay? But for now, let's get over to the table. Thank you. Everybody, welcome to ColourArte. This is Sheldon from ColourArte. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, I sound a little stumbled, but because I've been away from my art table for about a week or so. And so now I'm back, and I'm going to be doing another straight pour of this cup. So let me give you a good look at the colors I'm going to be putting in this particular cup, and hopefully you'll like them. I have colors that I need to use up, even though I did mix a few more to kind of like make them better for the cup. But let me go over some of the colors with you. I may or may not use some of them, but this one I just mixed up to get more of the contrast of some of the colors. This is Prussian Blue by Amsterdam, but I added some Midnight Shadow to give it some sparkle. That's a prism pour color from ColourArte, and it's got a really nice sparkle to it there. Okay, so that's one. And then I got Bluish Green from Amsterdam. Greenish Blue, Bluish Green, one of the two. Greenish Blue, that's what it's called. Greenish Blue here. This is a darker color. On a lighter note, I have Turquoise Blue. I believe this is in Artist Loft Turquoise Blue here. This nice shimmery beauty is called Sea Dancer, and this is from ColourArte. And then I may or may not use this, but this is a mixture of ocean blue and ice blue and ocean blue. But this is Arteza pearl colors, okay? And I have a little bit of Liquitex Dioxazine purple that's there. I'm trying to keep them a little bit thick. I don't want them thin. I want the colors to separate nicely. I may or may not use this green. This is like a sap green. I believe that's what it's called, but that's what that is. But I don't have a stir in there. And I may use up the rest of my Quinacridone Magenta. It's a little bit there. May throw that in there. This is a prism pour, a ColourArte pigment, primary elements. This is called Harvest the Moon. And it's got a nice, that's my consistency. See how it leaves a trace on the top? If you can see that. I'm away from the camera, so it's kind of hard to tell. And this is another primary element called Carmen. And how I layer these colors is going to make the difference. So I'm just using that right there. So I think they're the colors I'm going to use. I may use some of them, but I may not. See how I layer the cup. So let's go. And I can't forget my pearl white mixture here. I did not stir that up, so let me give that a stir real quick. And then I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a smaller cup because it's easier to pour out that way. And this is not quite as thin as you would have another color. It's actually thicker. I might still thicken it up more, but I think that's good. So I'll put it in one of these cups. All right. So let's layer the cup. I'm going to start with the yellow in the middle, just a little bit. Whatever's on the bottom of the cup ends up in the middle. And of course, the static electricity pulls the paint all around the side of the cup. That is crazy. But that's what happens sometimes. Next, I'm going to go with this beautiful Harvest Moon. Followed by some Carmine to give that sunset feel to it. Now this time I left the black out. I don't think I need it. So let's go with some, what I want, the blue, okay. The contrasted with the Midnight Shadow mixture there. Get plenty of that in there. Let me get a little bit more. With the Prussian blue and the Midnight Shadow. Followed by a layer of the pearl. Give it some effects. I'll sandwich that with this Dioxazine purple. Let me get the rest of that in there and put you down and scrape that out. Like I said, I'm using up the rest of my older colors. So I'm gonna put that Dioxazine purple right in that spot. Okay, so let me move you out the way. Take my stir out. I might reuse that in something else. 1 second while I clean this off. Stir. So it'll take a second because it's going to wipe it off. I need to run water. Not necessary. All right. Now, let's get back to layering. So let me add some turquoise blue to that outside. Okay. What is that? The greenish blue from Amsterdam. Another layer of white pearl cloud mixture. Pearl mixture, cloud mixture. I'll sandwich that back with some more of the black, well not the black, but the dark blue, the Prussian blue, Midnight Shadow mix. Now let me get rid of this magenta to give that some color in there. I'm not mixing up any more of that, so get rid of that color. Like some colors I may not use, like I said again. The magenta. Maybe I'll put a little more of that Harvest Moon back here. Should I? Well, that looks okay. Maybe some of that yellow. A few of those pale color cells. A bit more of that white. So I got 3 layers of white so far. And greenish blue. I'm gonna top this cup off. No, I'm not gonna use that. Sea Dancer, and then back. Am I on the camera? No, you can't see me. Okay, and the back to this dark. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna take this, some more of this dark, and put it as a base to flow on. And if I need any of those other colors, I shall use that. All right. So let's start pouring this puppy out. Okay, good. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like my what do you call it? I feel like my witch commas are not level. So everything is starting to pull to one side. And I thought this thing was fully level. Okay, so clearly I wasn't level. I don't know why, but I wasn't. So we're gonna have to move some paint around to get it back to the center and do some tilting here and there, because this really, I mean, it gave me some nice effects, but man, I didn't like the fact that it wasn't level. Okay, that's good, that's good. I like some of those effects that was there, that the cloud mix made with some of the other colors. Should I continue to tilt or should I spin? I think I should just spin. Those little black spots are from air bubbles. I don't like to pop them because I don't like a bunch of spots there. But the cloud mix is definitely reacting with the colors that I expected it to react with. Okay. I think I'll just tilt it. I'll just take my time with it. So let me go a little bit closer to this corner here. Okay, good. Let me let that kiss. Bring it back. Slowly. It's easier to spin, but sometimes tilting is more effective, especially when you have a square canvas. So I'm just gonna let it go over the edge slightly and capture it with the palm of my hand. That's why I got my gloves on. Bring the weight of the paint back down here. Slowly. You don't want to tilt too fast because you're watching your composition. And slowly back to the middle. So you definitely want to kind of tilt it, but not go so steep to where it moves too fast. And lastly, I will almost there. Okay, good. Now I will take it off of this edge here. So it was a good decision, I think, to tilt it versus spinning it, because I don't know what would have happened at that point. Nope. Am I losing color? Let me see. Am I gonna have enough to get back to the middle? I should. Okay. So let me roll this color back this way. And that's gonna stretch a long way, but it'll definitely get to that edge. That corner, boom, okay, good. Now let me take my time and let it slowly get back to the middle. I'm spreading my palms out to hold this because I don't want to drip anything onto the surface that I'm working with. But I'm moving very slowly. I'm not tilting this at a great rate. I'm just tilting this till I get slowly to the middle. Okay. There. Let me look at it for a second. I love those effects. I think I'm basically there. Let me see where that white's coming around. That lighter color, the pearl, the cloud mix. Okay, I got that green going on in there. And I got some cells, some boulder cells working in there as well. Let me take one glove off. I'm not really thrilled about how that middle looks, but because it's still fresh and wet, I can take a toothpick and drag it through just that little part. Let me grab a toothpick with my skewer, one or the other. All right, and let's kind of straighten it up a little bit. Okay, I think I can work with that now. So let me get you in for a closer look, and let's see what we have developed here. But I think I'm happy with this one. All right, so let me get you down for a closer look. Okay, folks, let's get a better look at this piece. But look at what happened here. So that yellow has a little bit of DecoArte Extreme Sheen Gold with it. And so because it's light like that, it affected some pearls and some boulder cells around the edges here. The cloud mixed really well with the purples and the blues that I used. And look at those pretty lines that was developed. I'm moving the camera too fast. There it is. Look at those pretty lines that was developed using this. And then I do have some of the translucent and semi-transparent cells going on here. Some of the opaque looking boulder cells going on here. And then there's that striking middle. Look at those lines. And that harvest moon showing up with the carmine and the red and the yellow. So there you have it, folks. The colors that I used behind, on top and below the cloud mix, actually is what I wanted to have to tint the cloud. So there's the whole piece. I hope you're happy with it. I'm very happy with it. Those black spots, yeah, that's because I just freshly mixed the blue with the black, with the midnight shadow. But overall, I'm still happy with this piece. Let me give you a shot from way up. And I want to say again, thank you for watching. This is Charlotte from ColourArte, and happy pouring. Bye-bye.